My bag is falling apart.
This is the hardest decision I've ever had to make.
I found out today that we are going to get surgery. Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amity Gilmour and this is my life. So here's the thing, last week I was away on a Christian camp. It was great, it was wonderful, but I didn't have my phone on me the entire week, which is great. Except for in the middle of camp, I was just feeling really gross and like sick and stuff, so I decided that I was going to take some time at my friend's place who lived like just down the road from camp. I laid in my bed and charged my pump at the wall while I was just having a bit of a sleep, and they allowed me to have my phone. When I got my phone and opened it, I realized I had 5 missed calls from a business number. So when I see a number like this, it usually means it's medical related, and I had 5 missed calls from that number. So of course I called them back and it was my doctor. They said, we need to reschedule your appointment. I wasn't supposed to see my doctor until November. It is currently October, like the beginning of October, and they said we need to reschedule, we need to do it sooner, we just have some results back we need to discuss with you. They didn't explain anything else, they just said we have results back we need to discuss with you. A week later, it is Wednesday and I am going in to the doctor's today to find out what the heck is going on.
I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind, and she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine. Now I take the long way home, avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue, 'cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do. That's when I do. I guess the truth is I can't leave memories behind.
I have my coffee, which I am not allowed to take a sip of until after my blood test. I'm not going to be buying a coffee today because we're all about saving money, and I'm going to be spending money on other stuff on imports, so am I really saving money? Probably not. Let's get going.
All of the streets we used to on First Avenue, 'cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first.
Hello, it is 12 o'clock, which means it's time to do treatments and take my medication. Here they are.
No matter how our lives will be, I'll tell you, I won't tell you to leave. Yeah, I'll keep on standing here. I'm hopeful, so hopeful, dear. Yeah, it's true, I'm falling. Yeah, it's true, I'm falling for you. Yeah, it's true, I gotta believe in this dream. I don't know how I became him.
Hello, I'm back in the car because I just decided to come back in here, regroup before I hop off to the doctor's appointment and just kind of debrief on like how I'm feeling. The past like 4 weeks or month or so, I've been in like a really bad flare-up, and I've been like vomiting a lot. I've been like very potsy, close to fainting all the time. I never seem to faint, but I always come close. Like I get tunnel vision, and usually when that happens, I know how to like, I just go on the floor and then just like breathe, and then I don't end up fainting. But like, I've just been so potsy, so weak, so fatigued. Like I am struggling to get through a day if I haven't had 12 hours sleep. I woke up today at like 9:30, and by the time it was 10 o'clock, that's when I started getting out of bed and functioning as a human being at 10 a.m, which is totally normal for people. Like sometimes, you know, don't beat yourself up if 10 a.m. is when you start to get out of bed. Don't beat yourself up if you get out of bed at 1 p.m. or something like that. Like I just beat myself around the bush because, and I shouldn't, I really shouldn't, but I grew up with this mindset where it's just like, oh, you gotta wake up early, you gotta like do everything, and just, you know, I'm a very ambitious person, so it's something I struggle with, and I just need to understand that I need to not beat myself up about it. But I've just been so sick. I'm going through a rough patch, and I don't know why, and I'm really nauseous, and like my appetite is like gone most days. Today my appetite is interesting. It's like I feel like I could have something, and then I go to eat it and I take like probably about like, I don't know, a little bit of it, and I can't finish it. So for instance, my coffee still very much has coffee in it. My drink that I just got before from Gloria Jeans, I had to chuck out when I was like, there was like this much left in it because I couldn't finish it because I just felt like I was gonna throw up. So I'm not tolerating much. Anyway, I'm really nervous about this doctor's appointment because I have no idea what it's about. All I know is that something's up, something's going on, and I don't know what it is. But I'll find out. So unfortunately I have to wear a mask to go in still.
We'll end the chase, we've won the race. We'll have our kids that we will raise, and y'all will be here with me. With me. With me.
Okay, so the appointment went good. I'll explain everything when I get home, but in the meantime we're going to go on a walk with my friend and her dog. Her dog is beautiful. And yeah, we're just gonna get fit together for summer. Look over there, it's the beach. I love it, and it's spring now, so it's slowly gonna become beach season. It's kind of like a gloomy day today, which is really sad. But I need to update you guys on my bag. So this is falling apart to pieces. I have no idea how to fix it. I'm probably gonna have to get a new bag, because I'm in the process of making a new bag. And here's my friend. Say hi. My bag is falling apart. I did make a bag. If you want to watch that video, I'll link it up here. And say hi. And say hello to little Atlas. Or not so little. Hello.
I know.
Hello,
right?
sniffer dog.
8 month old. So big.
Hello, puppy.
Say hi, Atlas.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Atlas.
Have a look at the storm over there.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Yeah.
It's so big. It doesn't look that big, but we're hyping it up. So yes, it is big. Oh my goodness. Love this mirror. Look, never grow up.
I try to make things right.
Get it.
I hold you and wipe your tears.
Sorry. You know those people are like,
Though life has passed my dear.
I want to go on that playground.
Alright, so here we are in the middle of Port Macquarie. How do you feel about living around this beautiful area?
I live like 45 minutes.
Shh. No one else knows that, okay? Just pretend.
I live in the middle of nowhere.
You live up there, okay?
Oh yeah, that's my apartment right
Yes, you.
there. I just bought it. I rented it out.
Wow.
It's like,
In reality, Amity, that's your
it's
home.
the cost of
Amity, can we do a house tour?
This is my house, Wildcat.
Wow.
The bathroom is just, let's just get in there. No.
Guess what? The public just saw you touch the bin. I really hope that Amity put some really cool music over this video right now. Like, how cool is that? So Atlas and I are currently waiting for Amity to come out of the bathroom. It has been hours. Pretend that it's been hours, Atlas. Yes, it's been hours. Well done. Good acting.
It's been 10 years and still not there. More energies, we'll find the race. We'll have our kids that we will raise, and y'all will be here with me.
Yep, sorry, don't mind me. I'm holding
With
out
a
the
man.
way, sitting pulled on me a little bit. Thanks, Atlas.
With a man. With a man. With a man.
So that was the most chaotic Kmart shop I've ever done, and I didn't even buy that much. But basically I went into Kmart to buy like a backpack, which I got just in the time being for when like my backpack will be ready and like all complete, because as I showed you before, my backpack is falling to shreds and it's not really gonna last long. I don't think it's gonna last past today, so it's only got 24 hours to live. But anyway, my hands were full because my backpack is like falling apart, and I had to buy like a whole heap of like mason jars for my sister, because, and I can say this in my videos because she never watches my videos, she's too embarrassed by it. A couple of whiles ago she said that she wanted to use mason jars instead of like actual glasses when she moves out, so I got a whole bunch of mason jars, and like my bag's falling apart. Then I go to the register and I'm just like, you know, paying for all the items and like struggling with my bag, and then like I realized after I paid, I hadn't paid for like a bag to carry everything, and I can't carry it all in one hand. So then I had to go to a separate register. Well, my other stuff was at that register. Go to that separate register, get a bag, and pay for it, because it's like 15 cents for like a bag. Then I went and got the bag. Went back to the register, then I couldn't find my docket, and you're not allowed to leave the shop with your items unless you have the docket, just in case like, you know, you stole it or something. And then I was really embarrassed because I did not want people to think I stole it, so I was like searching, and I'm like, my bag's falling apart. It was just chaotic, it was not fun. Now I'm just meeting up with Kayla by the river, she's over there, just on the phone at the moment. And then we're just gonna, I think, walk back. Cool beans. That walk was like, turned out like, it started off great, and then I got pretty tired, so we had to stop at this place, and then I went to Kmart like I said, and all that happened, and then I lost my phone, so we had to walk back and try and find it, and then I felt like I was gonna faint, so I had to wait while my friend went and got the car. And then I just kind of had like a emotional breakdown, sort of like over the phone to my mom while I was waiting for my friend to get the car, because I just have not been able to do as much. Last year was awful. I couldn't do anything. I was just like bedridden. I'm scared that I'm going back that way. Now I've been going downhill for a month and I don't know at all what's going on. I don't know why I'm in such a bad flare up. Literally, I have one solid thing and I feel like my intestines have exploded and snapped or whatever. Obviously they haven't, but that's what I feel like, and it's so painful and I can't move. And this is what I'm going through. I don't even have the words to explain how annoyed I am right now. I'm in the middle of the shopping and my bag is going off the whole time I'm shopping, and it just really annoys me, and it just like, it's just really stressful. And then like my bag fell off, and then like I had to try and get all this food for mom, and like I didn't have the right amount of cash, and so I'm feeling so potsy. I just want to sit down, and and then like my tube like comes out of the tape. I fixed it now and starts like slip, so then I have to pull back in again, and I'm like, I am not having a trip to the hospital today. No thank you. I'm not gonna go on. Of course I got myself a drink because gotta love liquids. Sometimes you just gotta find some really nice liquids that you enjoy for like days like today.
Alright, so I'm just going to sit down and explain the doctor's appointment and how it went. My dietitian sent through a letter to ask for an iron infusion because my iron is low. My doctor wanted to discuss with me about the iron infusion, and she said she would rather not do the iron infusion until like my iron is even like further low, because my iron's actually not too bad. Doctor basically explained like there's risks with iron infusions. Just talking about like a permanent tattoo you can accidentally get that's like a line or something, I don't know. She was saying that and I was like, oh okay. So it's rare, but it's a risk. I was like, yeah, like everyone says risks are rare, and I end up getting the rare ones. But anyway, she also said we can drop my blood test to once every 3 months, which is good because that will be very helpful and great on my veins. They can get a break instead of doing it every month, that is. However, the part that really confused me, so I had to get a whole heap of documents, like basically scripts and referrals and whatnot, and I ended up asking, you know, if I could have a copy of the letter from my gastro, because I always ask for a copy of the letter, and I found that I'm just even more confused reading this letter, because when I talked to my doctor, I thought we were getting a PEG J, because he said it was going to go through the stomach, like into the stomach, and like thread through to the jejunum from the stomach. So I was a little confused. I thought that meant that that was a PEG J or like a GJ tube. He has actually recommended to my gastro though a PEG. I looked up PEG and it doesn't go into the stomach. It goes straight into the jejunum. And so I'm a little confused because the way he explained it was like a PEG J. So then I thought like maybe I've got my information wrong on like PEGs and stuff and like what they actually mean. So I looked it up and nope, I was correct in my thinking. A PEG J or like GJ tube goes like into the stomach and then gets thread into the jejunum from there. But it says here that I'm getting a PEG, spelt P-E-J. I am honestly confused because I have been told that it's a more full-on procedure than like your usual like GJ. So I'm just a little confused here and thinking like what are we gonna do with this? But anyway, that's the update. So I did do a video like a while back, like after I got home from the hospital, like not the hospital, like I got home from an appointment at the hospital, explaining that I was getting like a PEG J because that's kind of what I thought I was getting, but it looks like I'm getting a PEG. But I don't know. I'm still a little confused. Hey guys, I'm just sewing heaps. It's the next day and I did end the video last night, but I'm not going to use that footage. I'm going to use this footage because my last footage I was like apologizing, and I am going to apologize again. I'm sorry for like how negative this vlog has been. I think this is like my most negative vlog, but because it was so negative, I want to end it on a high note. Today, the next day, was a great day. It was a day where, yes, it was not the best of days because last night I had a vomiting attack, and this morning when I woke up my tube was pretty much out. So I had to pull the rest of it out, and then I had to go get my tube changed at the hospital today, but Kayla, so like Kayla rang me and she was like, hey, like I noticed you weren't feeling good yesterday, like, and you weren't really like, because I'm never like that agitated. Like I'm usually a really easygoing sort of person. Like things like losing my phone and whatnot, that all that stuff doesn't normally like agitate me. But yesterday, for some reason, I was just very agitated, and she's like, you know, do you want to hang out today and just kind of like chill? Well, I told her, well, I'm actually driving to the hospital, and do you want to come hang out with me, like, you know, after the hospital, or do you want to come to the hospital? So she came to the hospital with me, and we kind of just like, you know, like had a great time together and just chilled, and it was just so much better. And I'm just so thankful for Kayla. Like, hey, Kayla, if you're watching this, like, I love you. I'm so sorry. That was so cranky yesterday, but I love you so much. Thank you for your support, and thank you everyone else for your support too. Oh my goodness, like the comments and like messages I get from you guys really keep me going at the moment. Yeah, so today was a much better day. Even though I had to go to hospital, we had a lot of fun. We filmed a whole bunch of like random stuff just for fun that I might put on Instagram and stuff. And we went to the beach and sat in the sun with 3 cups of coffee. You can't beat that. Anyway, that's my video for this week. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you liked it even more, don't forget to click that subscribe button. You can also follow me over at my Instagram at Amity Gilmour, and if you've made it this far in the video, comment down below the sunshine emoji, because after this vlog we all need a little bit of sunshine in our life. So yeah, sunshine emoji, and just know I'm feeling much better today emotionally. Love you guys. God bless.